I'm just sorry. I'm really sorry, Juan. I will try to do better next time, okay? Let's just talk about a few of the major key points, because this has been a longer review, and I don't want to sort of reiterate too many of the things I've said throughout this video. Piano performances were some of the best I've heard in a instrumental album. Full stop. I think it was just the right amount for what was required. There was never any point where I felt we were playing notes for the sake of it. Every single key that was pressed felt meaningful. The understanding of dynamics, the expression, the bits of ornamentation, the dreamlike quality of the whole entire thing, and how it's synced up with the the strings and the vocal parts in Tolworth, I think it was. It's just stunning. I think everyone involved in this, from both the performance and the production sort of parts of it, should be incredibly proud of themselves. I think that this is a stunning record. I really do. The story that's told throughout, when I understood like the title and could relate to it on a level as a listener who's never listened to Juan Sanchez before, I could imagine it and I could relate the story well. There was no point where I was like, what? How does this music have to do with the title? It's all very well connected and stylistically cohesive. The songwriting within the individual tracks, they segged well into each other. There were occasionally some bits where I was like, that violin came in quite sharply, but it was handled well enough so that, like, if that violin or the string and strings had been 0.25 dB higher in the mix, it might have been a bit sharp, but it was just the right amount. And you need to have dynamic range. You have to have room for instruments to breathe, especially within pieces like this, where you don't have a drum kit that's kind of bashing away and you have to keep everything as tight as that. I adore what's been done with Now the Silence. It's a professional album from a professional musician. There's no doubts about that. The fact that this was released last year gives me a lot of hope for the tracks that Juan has done both this year, 2021. A lot of tracks have come out. You got Le Grand Bleu, When Daybreak Comes, the big blue. There may also be a thing for Bang. I'm not sure. Lullaby for a Friend Who Wouldn't, Into the Night, but also for Rebirth, earlier attempts. This is someone who's clearly been doing music for a while, who is confident within their own skin as a musician, as a songwriter, as a human being, and knows how to express themselves throughout the music and tell a story without needing to utter a single word. And that is power. That is virtuosity. That is a clinical and complete understanding of the art form. It's one thing to tell someone what a song is about, but to get them to feel what a song is about is entirely different. It's another level. So that's it. That is my review of Now the Silence by Juan Sanchez. It's basically what other instrumental pianists, sort of orchestral composers, if they wanted to write in this style of music, to do sort of instrumentals like this, they need to have a listen to this. They need to have a listen to this record, and they need to try and understand what that means to be successful within the medium, within this genre. Because I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I have listened to albums like this before. I think this is very, very strong. And I think if this is any indication for what Juan Sanchez will do in future, he's got a bright future ahead of him. So thank you for watching this review of Now the Silence by Juan Sanchez. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please do go and check out Juan Sanchez's various social medias and Spotify. Stay cool, stay safe, and please also remember to support local musicians and artists at this point in time. And before I finish, I think that the violin strings work and the vocal samples were fantastic as well. I try to be completely blunt and transparent about any feedback I give. And I think the fact that violin was captured like that, to that level where it was at that boundary, was incredibly competent. It was good. Please, stay cool, stay safe. Please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. And I'll catch you in the next review. Spider hands out.